Normally it goes really for ages, and then it tells me that I'm live, and then I can start talking. And this way it went bang, and I was like, oh, I'm not so not ready. Good morning. It's Sunday. It's the 29th of April 2018. My fringe needs cutting, so I'm probably going to piss you all off by playing with that throughout. It's Sunday, it's car boot haul, it's chat. It's not on my screen. I can see people coming. I haven't muted it. It's the usual shambles. Good morning, Mrs. Happy Dappy Michelle and Daniel Warren. How are you this morning? Still a bit froggy, I'm afraid, as well, so you have to put up with my deep Barry White voice. Good morning, T. Suzanne Davies, Mary Clark, Lainey Ray, H. Roberts, Carrie. Good morning, everyone. How are we all on this rather changeable Sunday morning? Good morning, Caroline, Mrs. M. Good morning, Julie Halil. Good morning, Lucy T. My thumbnail is terrifying. What's wrong with my thumbnail? Perfectly average thumbnail, look. No different to anybody else's thumbnail. Oh, was it this one? Is that what's terrifying? I will change that afterwards. Good morning, Saz Guest. I'm Jimmy and Kath Palmer. Kath Palmer says good morning from Holland and it's her birthday. Are you ready? Happy birthday to you. Oh, I'm buffering. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kath Palmer from Holland. Happy birthday to you. Hope you have a lovely day. That was awful, wasn't it? That was fucking dreadful. It's always ironic, Caroline. Always. I've got filthy glasses. It drizzled while I was at the car boot sale. We do that thing now where I look weird because this is my actual face and I'm not used to seeing it. So, oh, it's Sal's guest's birthday on Wednesday. Ryan says, big up the Instagram crew, where are you? I joined Instagram. I don't know how to gram. I don't know how to Insta. I don't know, I've just took a picture of my dinner. I might put that up in a bit. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what it's for. I don't understand it. Lucy Kingman's in. She says, good morning. It's a good morning. I got a lion as Laycock car boot has started and his nibs went on his own. And Angela Fines is in. Good morning. I really do need my fringe trimmed. I've done 2 car boots this weekend. She's alive. She's alive. Why wouldn't I be alive? I'm always alive. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor. No. Good morning, Siberian Welly Warmer. Otherwise known as Sib K. Good morning, Matt Yates. Yeah, I did 2 car boots this weekend. I went to one yesterday. I didn't bother telling you about it at the time because it was dismal. Dismal. This is the same one that I went to last Saturday. I did a little car boot video last Saturday with some actual editing. Did fantastic. This yesterday, same one, absolutely dreadful. It was pissing down. They had it on the concrete instead of the grass because it was raining and it was awful. Lex Oliver says, putting you on the big telly. Don't put me on the big telly. Nobody needs that in their life. Oh dear. Ryan says, is that dirty underwear behind you on new stock? That's new stock. All my dirty underwear is in my dirty washing bag because I'm well behaved when it comes to dirty underwear. But that's new stock. I'm going to show you that in a minute. That's what's come from the car boot this morning. I know there was a meet-up in Leeds yesterday. I think it was Leeds. Was it Leeds Saturday? I don't know when it was. Mandy said she went and had a great day. Elaine Fitzpatrick is in and says, I'm nice and early. She was going on a sourcing ban, but she couldn't resist a short trip out. Yeah, I've been and come back. I was out early this morning. Caroline stayed in bed this morning. Surprise, surprise. But she's going to one this afternoon. Caroline, you need to get up in the mornings. It's shocking, this behaviour. You're becoming lazy. Do you know, I'm only getting away with this because she's about 95 miles away. Wouldn't be brave enough if she was any closer. If she was close enough to pop round and smack me one. Ryan says, show us the trolley. It looks floral. It is floral. Look. This is my floral mean machine. It's getting a bit knackered. I realise that it's getting holy. There's, yeah, several holes on the inside, so I might have to... Hello, Kiki. Might have to invest in a new trolley at some point, but I shall... Oh, God, look at the size of my arse on screen, or rather don't. I've just turned round just as my arse was bending down. It's horrific. I should warn you all so you can look away. Saz Guest has still got no car boots. Lex Oliver says, you're all so good getting up for the car boot. She's still in her jammies. I'm thinking about getting back into mine. Today might be a back in the jammers day. I've got roast beef in the slow cooker. I'm going to put clean sheets on. And you know how it is when you put the clean sheets on. All you want to do is get in. Immediately. Like no matter what time of day it is. Ryan's trying to get me to bend over. Then Ryan's got a very strange mind. So Sib's been to an auction last week. It was dire, but he's already missing it. Yeah. So yeah, so yesterday's car boot was so bloody shit. so literally bloody shite that all I got were these 2 items. 2 items from my car boot. I got a pair of Clark's shoes and some complete muppet has held them together with elastic band, so they're going to have to be padded out to regain their shape before I can sell them. They were £1. I'm pretty sure I've sold this style before. They look familiar, and I'm pretty sure I've sold them before. They were £1. Shell Strooney's in. No car boots there. She's going to a cold turkey. And OB2 Jason's in. Good morning, Jason. So yeah, those were £1. This was yesterday. Excuse me while I tuck my stomach in. Okay, a bit of a smooth outline. Lovely. Never going to make it as a fashion blogger, am I? Morning, Carrie. You haven't missed anything apart from me coughing, spluttering, and generally blur. They are Clark's, Caroline, yeah. Maybe Unloop, which is really sought after. I don't know. They don't have a style name inside, which is annoying. See, I like Hotter shoes because they put the style name in, but they have got the loop fastening, so they could be Unloop. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure I've sold Unloop before. I will get on the Google. I will have a Googlectomy and have a let's see what I can find. No, Googlectomy would be removing you, Google, wouldn't it? Don't want your Google removed. And this was 50p yesterday, and it's by Purple, and it's just, as you can see, a long cotton dress. A long cotton dress. So that was yesterday's haul, which is, as you can see, why I didn't bother doing a flipping haul video for 2 items. It would have been blip, gone. Blink and you missed it. Nobody else has come in. If I have missed anyone that's come in, I apologise. So today's haul, not huge. But did you just spot a dog, Lex? Is that Kaiki? Kai, come here. Lex wants to see you. Come here. Up. Come here, up. Come up. Look, say, "Howoo, Lex Oliver." Say, "Howoo." "Howoo, Lex." "Howoo." Ooh. Say, "Ooh, good boy." Yeah, that's barking, not singing. That's better, good boy. Okay. And Buddy wants to say hello as well now. Look, Bud. Come on, up. Come on. There. Oh, God. You can't jump on Buddy's head. Because I can and I will. Right, this is just descended into chaos as usual. Oh dear. Don't stand in the flipping mailing bags. Don't do that. Don't stand in the mailing bags. I haven't got anything. I have no food. Food-free zone. Yeah, those are for you. Well, they're not for you. This is one of the things I bought for myself this morning. I treated us to a box of surgical gloves. Well, they're for you, but they're not for you. They're for you in a way, because obviously the dogs treat the back garden like it's their own personal convenience. And when that happens, you have to pick up all the droppings. And what you do, obviously, you know, for those people who own dogs, you know this, you put your hand inside a carrier bag. But carrier bags these days all have little holes in, so that small children can't move their heads and suffocate. So what you need then inside is a vinyl glove. Oh, I've got a message coming through. It's my daughter texting me. Sorry about the doodly-doos. I should have put it on silent, I didn't. So yeah, you need a surgical glove for putting your hand inside the carrier bag for picking up the dog doings, just in case of touching. Yeah. £2 for a box of gloves from the car boot sale. Bargainous. Bargainous. Worth it every day of the week. Everybody's just like ignoring me now because I'm talking shit. Claire and Leah resell. Presumably Leah, it's usually Leah, says that she's been refreshing all morning. I don't normally get here before 10 o'clock, love you. If I'm here before 10 o'clock, it's a miracle. And Ryan says he's got his own stash of surgical gloves. So, yeah, if I do get I'm sorry in advance if I get a kajing because I've forgotten to put it on silent. Also in the buying for personal use, although it is business use, I've got some bags. Now, I use the resealable bags from eBay, as you all know, for my clothing. But they've run out at the moment. These were £1 for these. They're larger than I usually use, and they're not resealable, but I thought they'd be all right as an emergency bag. Backup bag. So, yeah, £1 for them. I think they're food safe ones. So, yeah, grab some of those. And then, also for us, not for reselling, a lavender microwave heat up necky backy thing, because Anthony burnt the last one. Anthony set fire to the last one. He didn't quite get the idea of putting the thing into the microwave just for 20 seconds or whatever. He put it in for about 10 minutes and went off to do something else, and it caught fire. So yeah, one of them, that was all of this stuff I'm about to show you was £2 for the lot. So that lavender bag was in it for me, £2. Also in for me, £2, a bag of stickle bricks with a propeller. I'm not sure if the propeller is meant to be there, but yeah, stickle bricks, and that must be meant to be there. Look, because there's a little one there. So interesting. Stickle bricks for in with my £2. Have I missed anything in the chat? Ryan, question, Target plus what this week? Have sales been? Sales have been slowish this week. I'm on about Target times 3. So, Laney Ray says, I use nappy sacks from Tesco, 39p for 300, no holes when you put your hand in. Good thinking, Laney Ray. They're fine for when you go out and about, but when you're picking up the stuff in the garden, if you are a slatternly, slovenly person, and you don't pick it up daily because you don't go out in the garden very much and you don't see the point, and then when you do go out, you haven't picked it up for several weeks, then you need a carrier bag or 6. I'm not proud. Not proud of this slovenly behaviour. Oh, Clara Leary sells it just super chatted, not Snapchatted, which I always call it. Super chatted, £2. Thank you very much. It says, I just had to. I never had a chance to do this. Thank you very much. You don't need to, but it's very much appreciated. Thank you. Lady Ray says she's got a child for picking up large quantities of dog poo. And Neville's in. Neville says good evening, so I don't know where Neville is, but it's evening wherever he is. In with me, £2. A duck for Tammy. My friend Tammy collects little bathroom ducks. So I always chuck them in if I see them for the money. I don't know where I'm putting my stuff. I've confused myself. Also in with my £2. Look at these. Now there's vintage for you. Vintage children's reins. Donna the Brummie's in. Good morning, Donna. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody again. Oh, Neville's in Australia. That's why it's evening there. Yeah, so vintage children's reins. Now, these days, of course, it's frowned upon to put your child on a lead. And these are mother care. I don't know how old they are, but they're certainly not particularly modern, are they? Yeah. Thought that was, I'll chuck them in for £2. Interesting. Got all the bits there. Got the snaffle and the bit and the bit that goes between their teeth. And no, not even funny. Thailand Heron says, is that bondage? No, not bondage. Very small size. And Lex Oliver was going to say, oh, kinky, until I saw they were for kids. Everybody stop. Stop before I get thrown off YouTube. Leah says, I love those. I think I had them. I'm 37, so I reckon they're at least 30 years old. Lainey Ray says she literally can't do it. It's not an excuse. That's cleaning up the dog pit. That's why she gets the children to do it. You can send them around here to do mine anytime. Siberian Welly Woman. Diana from Chelsea will buy those reins for her little one, Jeremiah. I think you'll find they're all called Tristan and Cerazette, I heard one being called the other day, which I'm pretty sure is a contraceptive pill. Ryan says, these days we can't even raise our voices in public without it being wrong, lol. We've gone from belts to Care Bears. Also in for my £2. Instant French. Teach yourself French. It's not instant. I've tried it. You don't learn French instantly at all. That doesn't happen. Morning, Lisa. And also in for my £2, another That's Not My Princess, to go with the one that I bought last week. Tell them as a pair. For twins. It's just gone ridiculous. It's just gone silly. Stuff what we bought for ourselves, or what I bought for myself. One of these. This is for Natalie. She's got some little pigment pots that she wanted a thing to display them in, like makeup. So that's 20p. 25p, I think. And also in stuff what we bought for ourselves. Alice Through the Looking Glass for £1. Ryan says Sid K's on the pill. Lex Oliver says, is it like The Matrix? I know French now. Exactly like that, yeah. See, Alice, we've seen Alice in Wonderland. This is the Johnny Depp, obviously Richard Burton version. But we haven't seen Through the Looking Glass. So that was £1. I grabbed that. So Carrie agrees about the age of the reins. She says her son was 1 when she used them and he's an early worker. He's 30. Yes, about 30 years old. Not bad. Not bad for in with a bag for £2. I bought a little pile of Build-A-Bear clothing. I paid £5 for this. Ooh, get me paying up. 2 pairs of shoes and 12 items of clothing. So 14 items in total for £5. I find this stuff sells pretty good in bundles, so I'll probably get more than a £5 on it. But I better get more than a £5 on it. Otherwise, what on earth is the point? And these beauties. Tim Burton. Did I say Richard Burton? Tim Burton, not Richard Burton. As far as I know, Richard Burton not doing quite as much directing these days. Oh dear, oh dear. Look at these beauties, look. Iron Fist, Peep Toe, Killer Heels, Hot Pink and Charcoal, one of my favourite colours, Skulls and Roses. What's not to love? They're probably not my size, and if they were my size, I'd probably die, but... Oh, they are my size. If this were a full-length video, I could put these on and totter around the room, and then one of you could call an ambulance and direct it to my home when I break my neck. Because I haven't worn anything higher than a trainer for about 10 years. Oh dear, I want to try them on. I'm going to try them on, but I'm not going to attempt to walk in them. Let me just take off my car boot trainers, which are not remotely sexy, funnily enough. And my sexy socks, which you have to go with. Oh, look at these shoes. God, I wish I was young. No, I can't even get... No, I can't. No, my foot doesn't bend that way. I literally cannot get my hoof in there. They're a stunning shoe. They're a stunning shoe, and I cannot get my great big plate in there. But look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Now, I've got another pair of Iron Fist that I've been trying to sell for ages, and they won't go. But they are a kind of an emerald green, which I suppose is a bit more of a... lesser loved colour. What's the word I'm looking for? Bit more of a personal preference kind of thing. Just wear them in bed. I can't get them on my foot. I could wear them in bed and just hang it off the end of a toe in that seductive manner. They'd have to hang off both toes. Where are we now? Sibk can't take any photos. Get a lighting set up, Sibk. Caroline knows where Colour lives should an accident happen live on YouTube. Yes, get a photo area set up, Sibk. You need it. They cost nothing to buy those photo setups on eBay. You just need to find some space to put one. Question, do you manage to sell very many high heel? Yeah, they do sell. They do sell. These are, I would say, worn once. As you can see, there's a little bit of a mark on the sole. But I would say worn once. I would say they put them on and went, shit, I can't walk in those, and sold them, basically. So I paid £3 for those. I've got one really cold foot now. Good morning, Jason Entwistle. Jason's just got home from a crappy car boot. Sazguest says that sounds like an idea for the listing pics. Is that movie that hanging off one toe? I don't have sexy feet. You have to have quite pretty feet, and I don't have very pretty feet. I've got massive plates of meat. Because, you know, that's just how it is. Sib says, I have some lighting equipment. It's all shit. I've dumped it into the attic. Mine's in the attic. Works up there. Come on. Got to do it. Don't make me send Ryan round. You must send Ryan round like he's the heavies. Let me just take off the other sock so I can have 2 cold feet instead of 1. I don't know why that would be better. Okay, so I've done that stuff there. I've done that stuff down there. I got this. Now, I said to the chap, how much do you want for that? And he said 10. No, 5. And I thought, I'll just stand here until you get down to nothing. And I said, will you take 2? And he went, oh, no. And I went, okay, and put it back. And he went, oh, okay. So I should have gone, will you take 50p? It is a Bad Taste Bear official Collectors Club box set in its box with its provenance. Provenance? You say provenance? And its certificate, as my friend at school used to call it, a statisticate. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, Peter. I don't think I've missed anyone else. I'm sorry if I have. So yeah, this is this Bad Taste Bears. This certificate has been awarded in recognition of you becoming an official Collectors Club member of Bad Taste Bears. Sloppy kisses, Pete Underhill, creator of Bad Taste Bears. And there's a little booklet to welcome you to the club. And then the bear himself. I don't know what he's called. I'll have to find out what he's called. But he's a little clown with a submachine gun. He's a bit discoloured on the back where he's lived always in his box, I think. You can see the box itself has got some discoloration, and he's got some discoloration on the back of his suit. But I thought I would go £2 on that. I've had mixed results with Bad Taste Bears. I bought a load last year and it's taken a long time to shift them. I did make profit, but not as fast as I thought. But when I saw it was in his box and when he agreed to take £2, I thought I would go on it. Lex Oliver said, if you pay £300 for your lighting, it can't be shit. I paid £25 for mine and it's fine. Oh, Claire says, I'm so popular in the household that Claire's actually here too. Hi, Claire. Heather saying, say hellos. Leah and Claire have been selling Sylvanians. I haven't got any Sylvanians left. It's not true. I've got a house upstairs, but I've got nothing to go with it. So it's just sitting there waiting for me to find some extra bits. Question, not really a question. This is Sibk. I see an eBay account once in a while. The lady shows all, oh God. The lady shows she tries on all the shoes and showcases her legs, sells so much. Yeah, if you've got nice legs, I don't have nice, honestly. I don't have the kind of legs that are going to make people buy shoes. I don't. I have the kind of legs that are going to make people buy a blindfold. I'm not sure. Ryan is talking to Lainey and I'm not sure about what. So, Ryan, question. Would you change anything about your reselling journey so far, Carlo? I like some serious questions. You're very serious, Ryan. It's all work with you, mate. All work and no play makes Ryan a dull boy. Would I change anything about my journey so far? I don't know. That's a difficult one. I'll chew on that and think about it. Remind me of the question at the end and I'll see if I've thought of anything. Would I ever show you a stockroom setup? There is a video of my loft. The loft is where most of my stock is. So yeah, if you go and find that, that'll show you how most of it works. And then all of these here is where the clothing are. So I've shown this in videos before now as well. I've pulled these out and gone, look, this is how this works. So clothing is here. Oh God, that's falling, dying. DVDs and books are under the bed because I've got one of those Ottoman beds that lifts up. And then everything else is in the loft, and that's been shown. The loft tour there is a video with the loft tour somewhere. I'm not putting myself down, Lisa, I'm just being blatantly honest. I know my faults. I also know my strong points, but I won't sit here and bang on about those. Heather's got tons of photography to do with the lighting. Why won't you people buy lighting setups? Mine's in the loft. There's no natural light up there at all. It's fine. I know some people might go, oh, well, it's not good, but it works. Yeah, it works. Yeah. I think I've gone French. Yeah. Quite liked this. This was 20p. And it is a first edition, 1951 first edition book of Muffin the Mule. So this is Muffin and the Magic Hat. Those, that illustration in there reminds me of the illustrations in the original Winnie the Pooh books. I can't remember who illustrated those, but they look the same. Apparently these illustrations are Molly Blake, so perhaps it's just a style of drawing. But yeah, it's got the colour front plate in there. It's in very nice condition. It's not been drawn in by any children anyway. There's another couple of colour plates further on. It was 20p. I don't know if it has any value, but I just thought, you know, it's Muffin the Mule and it's in really nice condition and it's a first edition 1951 copy. I liked it. Lisa's now singing the Muffin the Mule song. And Peter Ray, yes, that is Sib K changing his name, yeah. Heather says she's got a lighting setup, but she prefers natural lighting for black stuff. Oh, yeah, I don't pick up a lot of black. It's quite difficult to type. E.H. Shepherd, yes, Saz guessed, that was it. But that's not, this is Molly Molly Blake, I just said, but she was obviously in the style of. Karin's in. Good morning, Karin. Double X Black 88 GT5 YTB says, Je suis français. Bonjour, monsieur. Ça va? Je n'ai pas français. J'ai parlé un petit peu français très badly. Très awfulment. This is Moomin Series 1. Unfortunately, as you can hear, it's loose within its packaging, which means it will possibly be scratched, but it's sealed. So I have to choose now. Do I open it to stick it back on its spines, or do I sell it as it is? I would probably just sell it as it is. Ryan, question, would you change anything about your reselling journey? So I'm not sure we've got to the end of the show already. Would I change anything about my reselling journey so far? I wish I'd found the groups quicker. I wish I found YouTube quicker. Obviously I knew that YouTube was out there, but I wish I'd realised there was a community sooner, because I think it's helped. It's helped to expand my knowledge. It's changed the things I pick up, and I have no idea what that says. And I do not have time to use Google Translate. If he's being rude, somebody deal with him. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, I wish I'd found the community quicker. I wish I'd realised. Obviously, I knew when you go to the pub with them. Obviously, I knew that there were other people out there doing it, but I didn't realise there was a reselling community on Facebook. I didn't realise there was people doing it on YouTube, and it makes you feel less of a weirdo. Let's put some light on the subject, because, as we've said before, you can show your friends all the time. Go, oh look, I paid 50p for this. I'm going to sell it for 10. And they're like, don't know why you'd bother. So it makes you feel less of a weirdo when you've got friends of a similar minded nature. But my actual reselling journey, it's not a journey. It's just something I do. I know, Ryan, from looking at your Instagram, I know you're very motivated to do well, to succeed, to make a go of this and really do. And I'm just kind of like bimbling along. I'm a bimbler. I'm one of life's bimblers. I bimbled along and picked this up. This is a Card Factory Tiny Treasures comforter. No idea whether it's worth anything, but it's 50p. 50p. These were £1 each. This is what Ryan was asking. Is this my dirty, dirty underwear? I joined Instagram a couple of days ago, Sibke. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not worth following. Oh, people are just chatting. That's fine. There's nothing I've missed. Yeah. So bras. These were £1 each. They are large booby size. Most of them are Yours Clothing or Evans. This one, for example, is a 46F, which would probably fit me, but I don't think I need a leopard print underwire bra in my life today to go with all my other leopard print underwire bras. But for £1, it will sell surprisingly well. Large sizes, surprisingly well. Another leopard print, and a plain black one. All a similar size, all £1 each, all in really good condition. Apparently the lady is one of those people who buys bras, decides she's not comfortable and gets rid of them immediately. Lisa says she's not weird, she's gifted. I'm not sure what's going on, but Claire would like to do it with Sib's wife or something. Or Sib would like to do it with Claire's wife. I don't know who's doing what with whose wife. 3 for £1, I think, on these. A Joanna Hope top. Again, nothing very exciting, but I'm trying to pick up a little bit more of the cheaper clothing. This is a size 18. I'm just trying to pick it. If I see 3 for £1, I'm trying to pick up a few bits because there's quite a nice margin on it. If it sells for a tenner and it cost me 33p, you know, that's quite a nice margin. So that was 3 for £1. Also in 3 for £1, an M&S skirt for ladies of a certain age and disposition. I don't know why I always say ladies like that. I think it's that the Little Britain effect. I'm a lady. And then this one, which is, I think it's Papaya. Oh no, it's Being Casual, which is a catalogue brand, but festival styly. It's got sequins and gold shit on it, and I just thought, you know, I'll stick festival. Festival season is coming, isn't it? People are talking about their jobs. Sib left an 80k job. Sib wants to know when Peter Ray is joining us on Instagram. And Janet Planson. Good morning, Janet. Ryan says, thanks, Carl. I like the challenge more than anything myself, either finding the sock or selling it and doing better than I did last year. I don't look at last year's figures. I never look at that up and down figure on eBay, partly because they're not true. They're not a true reflection of your figures. So your 60-day sales, if you sell anything on best offer, they don't. If I've got it listed at a tenner and I take a best offer for a £5, eBay will tell me my sales that day are a tenner, which is incorrect. So they're not a true figure. And also, oh god, my hair. Also, they include my postage in my daily sales. There's no profit for me in my postage, you know. So it's not a true figure. I ignore those completely. I don't care whether I'm up or down on last year. I do get the thrill of buying it for 30p and selling it for a tenner. I really enjoy that. That's where my thrill is. In like, look, I know I can get a lot of money for that, and I didn't pay very much. That's where my buzz is. Sorry, Sib K worked in IT for a fashion company. Great, when my computer dies, Sib K, I know who to shout for. These were 3 for £2, so she worked £1 each or 3 for £2. So I've got a little Peruna long sleeve jumper with a ruffle, a pair of East velvet jeans stroke trousers. East have gone bust, and Caroline says she's doing very, very well now. They've gone, so yeah, so a pair of East trousers, and this one's a Laura Ashley wrap top. So they were 3 for £2. Again, decent margins on there. 25p for a grow clock, although it is discoloured. I know Sue's Piles of Shame did mentioned on one of her videos last week about how you can change that when these things are discoloured. I don't know if it will work on this. She was doing it on Lego, and I've no idea if it works, but it was 25p. 25p. 25p, why wouldn't you? Peter Ray says if he joined Instagram, he'd get nothing done. He's only on Facebook, and that's how he I don't understand Instagram. I've joined it, but I don't know what it's for. Ryan, do I like the hunting for stock more or the money in the bank after the hard work? I enjoy the boot sales. Even before I resold, I've always been a boot sailor. I've always been one of those people who enjoys rummaging around. I truly believe you can find anything you want at the boot sale if you're patient enough. So when you decide you want something for your home, if you're just patient enough, it will turn up at a car boot sale. So yeah, I've always enjoyed the rummaging and the hunting for stock. I'm not as keen on charity shops as I used to be. I used to love going in charity shops, and I think now because I feel I have to, I don't enjoy it so much anymore. Now because I feel obliged to go in, it's taken a bit of the fun out of that. As for the money in the bank, the money goes in the bank and goes back out again as fast as it goes in. I never get to watch it mount up. I pay the bills. Pay the bills. Oh, Claire and Leah's £1 charity shop has closed down. You will be gutted. I know you did really well out of that one. We don't have a £1 one anywhere around here. There's a massive city. You think there'd be a £1 charity shop somewhere, but there isn't. Oh, Saz guessed, is that about the grow clock? She said, I sold ours looking like that and still got a tenner. Was that the grow clock? I'd be really pleased to get a tenner for that. I pay 25p, so I'll have to plug it in a minute and see if it works. Ryan says, Instagram is the quickest form of media today, so if anyone thinks it wastes more time than other forms of media, is wild. I don't really understand it. I don't quite get what it's for. I think Ryan's doing sexy voices for Lainey, which is nice of him, you know, entertain people. 50p for this one. I'm not sure where this one's from. I think it might be B&M. I think it looks familiar to the B&M giraffe. So, again, 50p. 50p for this. This is just Peruna. The lady looked really sad. I kind of bought it just because she'd folded all her stuff really neatly on her table. Her table was all lined out neatly, and she just looked really, really unhappy. So I bought something. 50p. Ah, the grow clock. Yeah, I haven't got the box and the instructions, but I might be able to download the instructions online. Sometimes I do that with electrical. That's worth doing knowing as well. If you can Google the instructions and download them, print them, and put them in with it, that helps. From the same lady I got the bras, I got these two just simple black dresses. This one's Evans. I think it's about size 22. Oh, size 20. Oh God, I've got it upside down, inside out, back to front, and all the rest of it. So that's an Evans size 20 simple black jersey dress. This one I think is yours clothing. This one's gonna have to go through the wash because it's got a little bit of mud on the hemline. It was quite splashy at the car boot today. Sib likes a bit of ASMR. Do some for him, Carla. I don't know what ASMR is. I feel like I ought to know. I feel like that sounds familiar. I know what CFNM is, but that's not the same thing at all. What's ASMR? Lady Lolly says hello, but she can't stop. She's too busy. Oh, Daisy Mason. I don't think I said hello to Daisy May. I'm sorry if I missed you. Whispering down the camera. Is that what ASMR is? Why would you whisper down the camera? I don't understand. Help me out, people. Yeah, this is yours clothing. That's another simple black dress. Why? Why would you whisper? Why? Why would you whisper? What's the point? I don't understand. That's size 20 from yours clothing. And these were £1. Just a little pair of Adidas Neo Classics. Black and pink. They need a bit of a clean up, but for £1. For £1. Mukbang is eating loudly? I don't understand. Am I some kind of fucking dinosaur? Has the world gone weird and left me behind? Right, Mandy says it's a form of meditation. It's supposed to be relaxing. It does something to the alpha brainwaves. Audio sensory meridian response. It's soothing. Loads of video on YouTube with millions of views. Ryan says, kind of like when a guy whispers to you, Carla, hey, you want it quietly. I don't like being whispered to. I'm not telling you what I do like, but that's not what does it for me. I'm so puzzled by this stuff. Scooby Shaggy's in. Good morning. Yeah, and then he says, I'm not a dinosaur. She doesn't know either. Ann Summers is old school. Ann Summers is a long time ago, mate. I left Ann Summers a good 5 or 6 years ago. I can't stand people who eat loudly. Would somebody actually tune in to watch people eat loudly? That's a really weird thing. I'm not answering you, Lisa. Behave. I'm not the only one confused. Heather is also confused. 2 Jules toiletries, 50p each unused. I wait till I've got a bundle of these and they sell quite well, funnily enough. I don't know why, because for me, that's the kind of stuff that you get in a gift set and end up never using. But the Jules ones seem to sell quite well. Also, 25p for a Body Shop Mango soap. I think I've got a free hair. Oh, I hope that's my free hair. 50p for a Philosopher's Stone for these bundles that I keep telling you I'm not doing anymore. And finally, 20p for a Mr. Potato Head, which I think he's got all his bits in his bum. Blaney Ray says maybe there's a market for the whispering. I could do that. I don't know if I could whisper. I think I'd get bored whispering. Oh, Super Saver Steph says I'm ignoring her comments. I'm not deliberately ignoring your comments, Debs. What have you said? I'll try and scroll back, but it helps you sleep. What, the whispering thing helps you sleep? See, I have a hypnosis thing. It's one of those self-help hypnosises that are supposed to help you stop bad habits. And I play it when I go to bed at night, and I have no idea what he says or whether anything he says helps me with my bad habits, because I'm always asleep within about 2 minutes. And he's got one of those very Benjamin Bonetti, the guy is, and a very slow. I'm sorry, Debs, I didn't notice your comments. I'm sorry. He's got a very slow, hypnotic, obviously because it's a hypnotic voice, and he says, please listen to this audio recording in a place where you will be able to be totally relaxed, as this audio recording may make you relax. You should not be driving a car, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, so I'm definitely not driving a car because I'm out like a bloody light. Right, and question, what are my bad habits? Oh, YouTube, eBay, terrible habits. Buying potato heads at the car boot sale. Shocking habits. Heather says I was a hypnotherapist for 20 years. Heather, if you can help me with one of my worst habits, that would be fantastic. I might actually PM you and see if you can help me with something. So, Lisa Fell, I do not like getting my arse slapped. You are very much mistaken there. I can't get his nose on. Perhaps it's not his nose. That doesn't look the right size. The plod is not the right size for the owl. I don't think this is his nose. I think this is somebody else's nose. I'll put his eyes on instead. And a gob. Oh, why has he got a tongue and a mouth? How peculiar. A mate of mine, this is Lex Oliver, a mate of mine pays an American woman to make videos of her shouting insults to him. I'll shout insults to anyone. I will undercut the American woman. You just let me know. Mandy says that ASMR can help people with depression. Oh, sorry, my phone's ringing. Just cut my dad off, bless him. I've lost it. It's scrolled up and I don't know what it said, sorry. ASMR can help people with depression and insomnia. I don't like all of it, but it helps people and all the better. It's not that I've ever heard of. Never ever heard of. Peter Ray says, bugger hypnosis, when I sleep, I sleep. Lisa used to do online domination. What a variety of skills and backgrounds resellers have, said Daisy. True, true. Sorry about everyone who's just got deafened by my phone. Peter says this chat's gone weird. So there we go. That was my potato head. He was 20p. I like a spud head for 20p. I think that's an absolute bargain. And that's it. That's today's haul. That's all I got. It was a funny car boot. I'm not displeased with the stuff I've got, but there wasn't anything that got me excited today. There wasn't anything that made me go, oh yes, there's the money. Show me the money. Nothing like that. So, like I said, not complaining. The spud head will go in a bundle. I've got lots of other spud heads. I've probably got enough for a bundle now. So, yeah. And then the rest of today is going to be listing and packaging. I've got some packets and parcels. So changing my sheets because I want clean sheets on my bed. I need to hoover in here as well because the carpet is now more dog hair than it is carpet. Because it's that time of year. Kai is, as you can see, Kai is a collie husky cross. Both of which are very, very malty breeds. And we had this warm weather. So he immediately shed his entire coat, I think. And then it got cold again, so now he's grown it back again. So when the warm weather comes back, he'll shed it again. It's constant. Daisy says she got back from the car boot with a haul of Christmas stuff for 18 quid. Claire says she comes to the chat for the first time and she's dirtied the chat. Sorry, chaps. I shouldn't imagine they're complaining. They're probably fine about that. Karen's off to meet her sister's boyfriend's parents for lunch. With her parents. My sister's boyfriend's parents for lunch with my parents. So 2 lots of parents. You and your sister and a boyfriend and 2 lots of parents, I'm thinking. Heather got a job lot from the job sale yesterday, spent a grand total of less than £4 for 20 items. Nice. A couple of 100 days till Christmas, that's plenty. It can go away Christmas. Yeah, we'd like to see a haul, Heather, definitely. So, yeah. That's my plan. Change the sheets. I think it's back in pyjamas. I think today is going to be back in pyjamas. I've got roast beef in the slow cooker. It's not going to be roast if it's in the slow cooker, is it? It's going to be slow beef. I've got beef in the slow cooker. Yeah. Peel some spuds in a bit. I peel the spuds early because otherwise I don't feel like doing it later. Somebody's just rocketed onto my... That actually might be my Amazon delivery. So I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you all have a lovely day. It's going to be quite a short one today. I've only run about 20 minutes. But yeah, I'm going to get my pyjamas on. Question, what's your thoughts on Toys R Us closing down? So many memories. I very rarely went there. Even when my kids were little, I found Toys R Us quite expensive. Again, I've always been a boot sailor. I've always been a whatever you want, we will find it at the boot sale. And my kids were luckily quite happy to have stuff from the boot sale as well. So we've always been very, very frugal in that way. Lex Oliver wants a haul, but not between 11 and 1, please, Heather. Would I change anything about your reselling journey so far? I think we covered that, didn't we? Would I change anything? I'd like to find the community sooner. That is, I'm pretty sure, an Amazon delivery. I'm going to go. Bye, everybody. Bye.